Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something absolutely fundamental. The food we eat, how it fuels us.
Right. And in today's world, it feels like making choices for real vitality, it can be a bit, overwhelming.
Exactly. So we've actually gone through this really fantastic guide that compares different wholesome foods. We want to pull out the key insights for you.
Yeah, sort of a shortcut to understanding which foods can really make a difference in how you feel day to day.
Our mission today is basically clarity. We want to look at how different food groups stack up against each other.
Using this great resource that does direct comparisons, we're aiming to translate that into, well, practical takeaways you can use immediately.
Sounds good.
We'll be exploring, I think it's 5 key food group comparisons to give you a much clearer picture.
Okay, let's dive in then. First up, leafy greens versus cruciferous vegetables. Now, we all kind of know greens are good.
Right. Everyone says eat your greens.
But this guide really pinpoints some distinct benefits. We're talking spinach, kale, Swiss chard, often praised for iron, magnesium. What's the deeper story?
Well, what's really interesting is how directly they impact energy and our body's cleansing ability. The high iron, that's key for red blood cells.
Red blood cells carry oxygen, right?
Exactly. More oxygen means more energy.
Yeah.
Simple as that, really. And the chlorophyll, the green stuff, that helps with natural detoxification processes.
Ah, okay. So if you're feeling that, like 3 p.m. slump,
Yeah.
reaching for a big salad isn't just, ticking a box. It could actually be giving your body what it needs to power through.
Precisely.
Now, what about the other side? Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, the cruciferous family. What makes them stand out?
Okay, so the magic here, I'd say, is their high fiber content and these unique compounds called glucosinolates.
Glucosinolates. Sounds a bit sciencey.
It does, but they're really interesting. When your body breaks them down, they create substances shown to help with healthy hormone processing.
Hormone balance. That's
Yeah.
huge.
It is.
Yeah.
And they can also really help dial down inflammation at a cellular level.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical. So depending on what your body needs, maybe what you're feeling, you might lean one way or the other. The guide sums it up neatly. Leafy greens for energy and detox,
Right.
and cruciferous for hormone and immune support. That's actually a super helpful distinction.
It really is. And it shows, different plants offer this diverse range of benefits. It's less about better or worse.
Yeah, more about strategy.
Exactly. Strategically choosing what aligns with your wellness goals right now.
Okay, moving on to fuel sources. Whole grains versus root vegetables. Grains like quinoa, brown rice, oats. What's their main role?
Whole grains are just fantastic for steady energy. They're complex carbs, so they digest slower than, say, white bread.
Right, no sugar spike and crash.
You got it. Sustained glucose release, consistent energy, plus all that fiber, major bonus for gut health.
Absolutely. A healthy gut seems like foundational for everything these days.
It really is.
Now, what about those vibrant root veggies? Sweet potatoes, carrots, beets. The bright colors must mean something, right?
They really do. Color often signals powerful antioxidants. Think beta-carotene in carrots and sweet potatoes.
Good for eyes. I know that one.
Good for eyes, yes, but also a potent antioxidant protecting your cells from damage. And beets are rich in nitrates.
Nitrates, what do they do?
They can help support healthy blood flow. Really key for cardiovascular health.
Okay, so the best 4 here is whole grains for sustained energy and root vegetables for that antioxidant boost in digestion support. It really highlights how different carbs serve different purposes in the body.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? What kind of energy do you need? Are you consciously getting those antioxidants?
Good questions. It empowers you to choose more intentionally.
Exactly.
All right, let's tackle another key comparison, nuts and seeds versus legumes. We've got like chia, flax, almonds, walnuts on one side,
Powerhouses.
and then lentils, black beans, chickpeas on the other. Protein champions. What are the main advantages?
Well, nuts and seeds are just packed with healthy fats, those omega-3s, monounsaturated fats. Good stuff. Plus protein and essential minerals like zinc and magnesium.
Right. Things we need for like brain function and skin health.
Absolutely. Brain-boosting, skin-loving fats, vital minerals, the whole package.
Okay, and legumes. Always flagged as top plant-based protein sources.
That's definitely true. Excellent plant protein for building and repair. But they also shine with fiber and B vitamins.
Fiber and B vitamins.
Yeah, that combo is fantastic for keeping blood sugar stable and supporting heart health. Really important.
So the guide's summary, nuts and seeds are best for brain and skin health, while legumes are best for heart and gut health. It's pretty targeted.
It really shows the incredible diversity in the plant world. You know, each group brings something unique and valuable to the table.
It really does. Okay, shifting gears slightly. Let's talk gut health and immunity. Fermented foods versus fresh fruits.
Ah, yes. Kimchi, yogurt, kefir versus berries, apples, citrus.
What's the fundamental difference in what they offer our bodies?
With fermented foods, the big story is probiotics, live bacteria.
The good guys for your gut.
Exactly. Think of your gut like a community trillions of bacteria. A healthy balance, your gut microbiome, is crucial for digestion.
And I keep hearing about the gut-brain connection.
It's fascinating.
Ah.
Growing evidence suggests a healthy gut can positively impact mental well-being, mood, clarity.
Wow. So fermented foods could actually help your mental state.
It's a compelling link, yeah. Now, fresh fruits. We usually think vitamins, right? Especially vitamin C.
Definitely. Citrus for immunity.
That's a key benefit.
Yeah.
High vitamin content, vital for a strong immune system, but also hydration and a wide range of antioxidants.
Those cell protectors again.
Yeah, fruits are loaded with them. Good for overall health and even contribute to, skin radiance, that healthy glow.
Okay, so breaking it down. Fermented foods are key for digestive and mental health potential. And fresh fruits for immunity and skin glow. Another clear distinction. Useful.
And it's worth saying they really complement each other in a balanced diet. It's not necessarily either.
Good point. Okay, our final comparison. Herbal teas versus superfood powders. Gentle teas like ginger, peppermint, nettle.
Yeah, those comforting options.
Versus those intense powders like spirulina, moringa, maca. What's the difference in approach here?
Herbal teas often offer gentle but effective support. Ginger and peppermint, great for soothing digestion.
Yeah, I use ginger tea sometimes.
Nettle can help with inflammation and gentle detox. It's often about incorporating a sort of comforting, beneficial daily ritual.
I like that idea, a daily wellness ritual with a warm cup of tea. Now, superfood powders sound intense, like they pack a punch.
They really do. They're essentially highly concentrated nutrients. Think of them as a shortcut.
A shortcut?
Yeah, a quick, efficient way to seriously boost your intake of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. Just add them to smoothies or water. Potent dose, small serving.
Got it. So teas are for that consistent, gentle support, the ritual.
Right, daily wellness.
While powders are the express lane to a concentrated nutrient hit. That makes total sense.
Exactly. Depends on your needs, your preferences, how you like to get these things into your day.
Now, this guide doesn't just stop at the theory, which I appreciate. It gives practical ways to use this info with some simple recipes.
Which is key, right? Making it doable.
Totally. Let's start with the energizing herbal tonic. It uses dried nettle, ginger root, dandelion root, steeped with honey. What's the thinking behind this combo?
This is a great example of synergy. Nettle is known for boosting energy, supporting the liver.
Okay.
Ginger, as we said, aids digestion, anti-inflammatory. Dandelion root also supports detox pathways. The raw honey adds sweetness in its own benefit.
So sipping this in the morning.
Yeah, it's a lovely, gentle way to kind of wake up your system, supports energy, liver, digestion.
Sounds really revitalizing. Okay, next. The Vitality Smoothie Bowl. Frozen banana, berries, chia seeds, spirulina or moringa powder, plant milk. Looks like a nutrient bomb.
It absolutely is. You get creaminess and sweetness from the banana, tons of antioxidants from berries, omega-3s, and fiber from chia.
And then that powder boost.
Exactly. That concentrated hit of vitamins and minerals from spirulina or moringa. It's fast, convenient, packs so much goodness into one meal. Great if you're short on time.
Definitely. And finally, the sweet potato and lentil power bowl. Roasted sweet potato, lentils, steamed kale with a tahini lemon dressing. Looks very satisfying.
Oh, this bowl is fantastic. It brings together several groups we discussed. You've got the complex carbs, antioxidants from the sweet potato,
Right.
Plant protein and fiber from the lentils, nutrient density from the kale. The tahini dressing adds healthy fats, that zesty flavor. It's a complete, balanced meal.
Sustained energy, wide nutrient spectrum.
Spot on.
These recipes really do bridge that gap, don't they? Between knowing the benefits and actually, putting it on your plate.
Precisely. It moves the knowledge from, abstract concept to actual food you can enjoy. Makes healthy choices accessible.
And enjoyable.
That too.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into wholesome foods, what's the main takeaway message for our listeners?
I think the most crucial thing is there's no single best way to eat. Not really. It comes down to listening to your own body.
Cultivating that awareness.
Yeah, understanding its unique needs, how it responds, and aiming for balance and variety in your choices.
That resonates. It's not about rigid rules or the latest fad, is it?
Not at all. It's about informed, mindful choices. Try to get a vibrant mix, leafy and cruciferous veggies, good protein like legumes or nut seeds, those sustaining whole grains, supportive herbs.
Thinking of your plate as an opportunity.
Exactly. An opportunity to nourish yourself deeply, using food as a tool for well-being.
Food is medicine. It's such a powerful idea, fueling for energy, supporting organs, investing in long-term vitality.
It really is.
Yeah.
And understanding these comparisons hopefully equips you to make those choices with more confidence, more clarity, taking control of your health journey.
Absolutely. So as you go about your day, maybe think about how you could weave some of these insights, maybe one of the recipe ideas, into your own eating habits.
Yeah, consider which food groups might best support your current wellness goals.
And here's a final thought to maybe mull over.
Okay.
What small change, what tiny adjustment in your very next meal could actually be the biggest step towards feeling more vibrant, more energized?